For the past 2 months, I've been going through vacation after vacation after vacation after vacation. And despite all of the vacation I've been taking, I've managed to make well over $20,000 to $30,000 in payout every single month. And not only that, as I'm sitting here, I'm planning for a Dubai trip next month. So you may be asking, how am I able to enjoy all the time in the world, taking all the vacation, and be able to make money trading Forex? So whether you are a beginner trader or you've been unprofitable, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step how I choose the right prop firm and I trade with that prop firm, and which kind of strategy I use on my prop firm account to manage to make that amount of money. Because one thing for sure is you don't need to trade every single day to make a good living from Forex. And not only that, I'm gonna give you guys 2 free accounts for you to start your prop firm journey. Are you excited? Make sure you stick till the end of this video. Let's get into it. The first and most important step into you wanting to become a full-time trader and make money for a living by having all of the time in the world is you trading with prop firms. Now the question is, if you are a beginner, what are prop firms? To not go too much into it, prop firms are basically trading companies that are willing to give you large amount of capital if you can prove to them that you are a good trader. Assuming right now I have $100 in my bank account, but then I wish I had like $10,000 to trade with, I can go and talk to a prop firm that, okay, I have $100 and I want to get, let's say, $10,000 account. So what the prop firm will do is the prop firm will require some fee, okay, like a small fee, maybe $50 or $70. And once I do give that $50 fee, then the prop firm will now give me a $10,000 capital. And that $10,000 capital, I have to prove to the prop firm why I deserve that $10,000 capital. And for that, I may have to go through some challenges, such as going through phase 1 making 8% and phase 2 making 5%. Once I do show the prop firm that I'm actually a good trader, then the prop firm will now give me a real simulated $10,000 account. And that simulated $10,000 account, if I trade and I make money, I'll be able to cash out that money. I hope you understand. So this is basically prop firm for beginners. So now the question is, which prop firm is the best? Which prop firm is for you? The thing is, we have so many prop firm in the world. I can't even count all of them. We have like thousands of prop firm. So which one is the best choice? To not be going through all of the prop firm, I'm just gonna give you guys exactly the prop firm I trade with, so that would be easier for you to make the right choice. I hope you understand. So one of the prop firm I trade with here is FundingPips. One of the reason is the challenge fee. The challenge fee is really affordable. Let's say if I want to buy a 100K account from FundingPips, a 100K is gonna cost me about $450, somewhere around those prices. But while if I want to buy the same 100K account from maybe another company like maybe FTMO, that would cost me roughly 500 euros, which is almost $600. I hope you understand. So the challenge fee is what? Affordable. And if you are a beginner and you want to get into prop firm, you obviously want to get a prop firm that has a very affordable challenge fee. And the second thing is the reward cycle. With FundingPips, you're able to choose your reward cycle from weekly to bi-weekly to monthly. Weekly, you can get paid up to 60 to 80% of your profit. And then bi-weekly you get 80% and monthly you get 100% profit of your money, right? So you have the flexibility to choose how you want to be paid. If you want to be paid on the weekly basis or monthly basis, and based on that, they will pay you based on the profit split. And the last thing is the payout, right? FundingPips says on their website that they have zero payout denial, meaning that when you trade your FundingPips account, when you request your payout, you have some sort of peace of mind that your payout is going to be processed, which I really like. Now right now, as I said, I have requested payout today. I'm going to show you guys in a while. Those payout I requested, like right now, I don't really have that fear of like, am I actually going to have issue with my payout? And that peace of mind of knowing that your payout is not going to have a problem is really important. So these are some of the basic things why I prefer trading with FundingPips. I'm going to share my screen right now and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I managed to trade prop firm with FundingPips and how I'm able to make that much money. I'm going to show you guys exactly everything from trade management, risk management, and strategy I use as well. So if you're excited, let's get into it right now. I'm currently on my FundingPips dashboard, as you can see here, and I got over $65,000 in payout. So let's go ahead and check my account, and I'm also going to explain exactly how I trade them. So these are the 3 accounts I have. I have a 100K here, which got scaled up to 120K, and I have it 50K, and I also have another 100K here. And these 2 accounts here, you see the status is on payout pending, and then this one account here, I got it today. I took one trade and that was a stop loss. So let me explain exactly how I trade this account so you can also go and do the same thing. Okay, so let me come on the chart really quick. So I did make a video, I think last week, explaining about how I trade. Okay, I trade liquidity basically. So the way I trade is, let me give you guys another example here. So what you want to do is, you want to make sure if price is bullish, you want to buy. If price is bearish, you want to sell. Okay, so the market direction is really important. So once you've discovered the market's direction, assuming that price is bullish, so once you know that price is bullish, then you want to be looking for buys. But before you buy, you want to make sure that price has taken liquidity, and after that liquidity taken, then you are going to look for what is setup. Okay, so assuming that price is going up this way, and then in this bullish market structure, let's say that price has created this low here, and then somehow price dropped. Okay, assuming that, yeah, so somehow price dropped and took this low. So if price does drop and takes this low, you know that there's a liquidity taken. I hope you understand. So after the liquidity taken, you know they're gonna be what, a reversal to the upside. So after that reversal, what you want to do is, you want to be looking for a buy here, a stop loss somewhere here, and then a TP somewhere at maybe at previous high. So this is basically what I trade. Very easy. Look for a bullish market structure, wait for liquidity taken, wait for confirmation entry, and then buy setup. So the example is this one, for example. We can see here that we have a bullish market structure. You can clearly see that price being bullish, right? Do you see this? We have this, we have this, we have this. So price been what? Price been bullish. So after you've discovered that price been bullish, the second thing is, you want to make sure that there's some sort of liquidity taken. You can clearly see that price has created this low and then it went up. So after creating this low and went up, price now came and then it took this low and then it now went up. You understand? So there's what? There's some sort of liquidity that price has created below this low. So as price went below this, it came to clear the liquidity. So after that liquidity is cleared, then a buy setup is from this zone. How we get it? So all you have to do is, you come to maybe the lower time frame, and then after you come into the lower time frame, you look for some sort of confirmation entry, and there you go, you just buy. So it's as easy as that. So once you have a trading strategy that works, the next thing is, you should have some sort of trade management and risk management. For risk management, just risk 1% per setup. That's very easy. Risk what? 1% per setup. And then after that, you have to make sure that you are managing your trade well. Like, you are not closing your trade too early. Let's say if you take this buy and somehow you close it here, you wouldn't have made money. I hope you understand. But if you instead held it until somewhere up here, then you should have made way more money. And for a trade management, you have to work on it, because it's something that only you can do it. Okay, I'm not gonna come and manage it for you. So when you take a trade, tell yourself that I'm gonna hold this trade till full TP. So that's something that you should tell yourself that you can do. I hope you get it. I took this trade here on my funded account, but I did hit stop loss. I had like a really tight stop loss, so I hit stop loss on this buy. Like, despite I got everything right, I still hit stop loss somehow. But I took the same trade on my personal account and I was able to make $4,000 on this buy here. Okay, and then I also took this trade here today, and this trade is still playing around. I don't really know if price ever gonna hit full TP, but my full TP is at this high here. So once you have that, you have the right profile to trade with. Just apply the things. And one thing, the reason why I'm able to get payout consistently is because I trade my account differently. Okay, so let's say that I have 100k here, I have a 50k here, I have 100k here. So if tomorrow I see a setup, I'm gonna trade, assuming I trade this account. So if I trade this account, let's say I'm able to make, let's say, $5,000 on that trade, right? If I do make $5,000, so that means this account will be up $5,000. So after this account is up $5,000, I now have two accounts that are supposedly at break even. So that means that next day, I'm gonna trade the other account. This account that is up 5,000, I'm gonna wait for a payout. As simple as that. I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna wait for a payout. I hope you guys understand. If I do open this month of September, I have traded a lot. Like, I have traded. But the month of August, for example, as I said, I've been on a vacation the whole time, so I only traded for a few. So if I come here, this is the month of September here. You can see that on the first week of September, first day, I lost $2,600. Second day, I made $15,000 profit. And then on the third day, I made $2,000 profit. And then fourth day, I made $1,500 profit. So on week one, I have traded for 4 days out of 5. 4 days out of 5. And 4 days out of 5, one of them was a red day, and then the 3 others are actually Wednesday, which are actually really good. And then on the second week of September, I did lose on this day, and then after that, that was basically my payout date. So I just waited for my payout. So right now I have requested for my payout. You can see that payout reward pending. I'm gonna wait to get my $10,000 payout. That would be next week. I'm really hyped for it. So let me go back for the month of August, right? So for the month of August, this account, I actually lost so much money for the month of August. You can see that I ended in a loss. Like for the month of August, I ended in a loss. But how am I able to make $30,000 in August while I ended August in a loss? The thing is, when I get paid in a month, that means that it was the previous month that I have made money. I hope you understand. So if I got paid in August, that means I made my money in July. So if I go to July, you can see that I traded only 5 days in July. You can see the second week of July I made this money, and then the should I say last week of July I lost money. I didn't lose that much, but I made $11,000 in July. So as I made $11,000 in July, then that allowed me to get payout in August. So August now, I lost so much money in August. I ended August with my account in drawdown. If you guys are following me on my X account, you know that all my account were in drawdown. So basically, this is August. You can see 26 August. And if I do open this, you can see all my account were in drawdown. My phase 2, like this was the phase 2 of that 50K. The phase 2 was 2% drawdown. And then the 100K, which you saw here, that 100K live account that is here, is also in drawdown. Where is it? It's also at 2% drawdown. And then my live account as well was in drawdown, right? This day I didn't lose that much yet. I actually like lost almost 5% in drawdown. But despite this, I recovered everything in September. Okay, I have recovered everything in September. So it's all to say that you don't need to trade every single day. And despite you not trading every single day, you just need to make small amount of money and you get paid, right? So on the 100K here, all I need is just take one trade. I'm gonna make a lot of money. Okay, I'm gonna make a lot of money because you don't need to trade every single day. Right now that I have secured a $10,000 payout here and then $2,800 payout here, I only have one account left. So next week, what am I trading? Until this payout get processed, I'm only ever gonna trade this account here, right? So if I trade this account and I'm able to make profit, then I'm gonna leave this account for payout and then I will come back to this account to trade them. So I'm rotating my account. Get one account, make money, wait for payout, get another account, make money, wait for a payout, and rotate the account. That's how you can make a good amount of money at the end of the month. And when you do rotate your account, you'll get into a stage where all of your account are in profit. So if all of your account are in profit, what are you doing? What are you doing on your chart? Go and enjoy your day. You can take a trip, go for your vacation, go for your trip, go for anything that you think you can enjoy your life. Go and do anything else. But please, when your account is in profit, just wait and get paid before you continue trading. Okay, so this is basically how I do. So if I'm able to make money, is because I know when to stop trading. I trade, make money, wait for the money, get paid, then trade again. So when I wait for the money, what do? I enjoy my life. I hope you guys understand. And as I'm saying, trip to Dubai. I'm taking a trip to Dubai right now. I don't even know which kind of Airbnb I should get. If you guys have some sort of suggestion, you guys should let me know. I'm coming in October. I'm not gonna tell you exactly which date I'm coming. That's gonna be a surprise. But I'll let you guys know when I'm in Dubai. And obviously I'm coming to FundingPips headquarters. And by the way, for the giveaway, if you want to join the giveaway, make sure you join my Telegram group. I have a Telegram group. Make sure you join my Telegram group. And then I'm gonna put the instruction how to enter the giveaway. It's probably gonna be about commenting something under this particular video or something similar. Okay, so make sure you join my Telegram. And by the way, I have a Signal group, and in my Signal group, we've been crushing this month of September as well, because I think I have sent about 6 setups so far, and out of the 6 setups, we have 5 wins and then 1 stop loss, which is actually mind-blowing. Yeah, so feel free to join my Signal group if you want. It's only $47 a month, or if you want the mentorship instead, you can also do that. You can join my mentorship. And if you think you're good to go, no problem, you can join my Telegram anyway for the giveaway. See you guys in Dubai if you are watching this video in Dubai. And if you are not watching Dubai, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys on my next video.